Hey guys, it's Tim. How's it going? And welcome to another vlog. So, it's been 2.5 years since COVID-19 literally rocked everyone. Like most students who couldn't find a job or internship, I decided to take my side business and turn it into a small little side hustle. For the most part, it was pretty fun, aside from the fact that every grocery store I went to, all the stores were pretty much empty. Right before COVID happened, I took part in some pretty cool opportunities where I took part in some pop-ups, sold my desserts to friends and families, as well as experimented with some new flavors. And for the most part, it was actually a pretty cool opportunity to take part in. Unfortunately, I had to pause on my baking Instagram page just because of how busy things got. I moved cities, got a full-time job, and so managing both things at the same time were a little bit of a struggle for me. Not to mention that my old boss that I was with wasn't really the most happiest that I had my own baking page, but whatever. So from the past couple of years, I've been dealing with a lot of cakes, cupcakes, cream puffs, pies, you name it. One of the things that really challenged me as a baker was macarons. No matter what videos I watched, different recipes, temperatures I adjusted, it did not come out the way I wanted to. And so I stopped making macarons just because of how hard and frustrating these small little cookies were. Like they're so small and yet they're so hard. What's the reason?
What was the reason?
Like sometimes it's gotten to a point where I'm getting like nightmares, just from baking.
Oh, what the fuck?
And recently I've just been scrolling through Instagram, and no matter what I go through, I keep seeing macarons and just how perfect these shells looked. And also just watching a lot of ASMR baking videos on YouTube, especially at like 1 a.m. You know what I'm talking about. Those videos have really inspired me to try attempting macarons again and seeing if I can actually make them. For those who don't know what a macaron is, it's basically these two little cookies that's smashed in between a layer of filling. It can either be buttercream, ganache, jam, like anything you want. And one of the trickiest things of these cookies is that they're so fragile because they use something called a meringue. And so today, I'm gonna try to face my fears and attempt to make another macaron, hopefully with full shells. And if all goes well, then who knows, maybe I might actually pick up my Instagram baking page again. But in the meantime, this is also a trial and error, and so I don't expect to get it the first time. But who knows, maybe in a couple tries I might be able to, we'll see. It's also raining today, so maybe not the best weather conditions. With rain, there's more moisture in the air, and so that actually impacts the macarons, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna take you guys along, and let's see how it goes. Alright, so I just finished baking. I basically piped everything I've made. The recipe I found online actually made about 48... Actually, hold on. The recipe I used online, it basically made about 70 cookies. I am currently waiting for it to kind of dry up, and so it has kind of a skin. I heard for the Italian method, you don't actually need to wait, but because I'm just so used to, I guess, wait with the shell or wait for the skin to develop first. And so because it also rained today and there's a bit more moisture in the air, I decided to actually just wait for the skin to develop and then pop them in the oven, see how it goes. So I'll wait about 30 minutes to an hour to see how they develop first and then go from there. Alright, so I just finished up baking. I have some mixed results, but it's kind of interesting actually looking at what I've discovered when I'm baking. So let me show you guys. So this is the first batch I made. As you can tell, the center wise, like they're all pretty okay, and then the edges they popped up a bit. And then we can lift it up like this. If I had to cut it, it's not too bad. It looks a bit hollow on the inside, but then when you cut into it, it's like kind of like halfway there, so I'm not too sure what I have to do right now, but honestly not bad for the first time in like months of trying to bake macarons, so yeah, tastes good. So that video was filmed about 2 weeks ago and a lot has changed, and I'm here to make an update. But first, oh my gosh, I gotta shave. You're back. Much better. So it's been about 8 months since I last baked macarons, and honestly I'm really surprised with the results. I think one reason why it did better was because I used the Italian method of macarons instead of French. French is more fragile, and so with a hot sugar being mixed into the meringue, it does much better with the Italian method. I'm really happy to show you guys my results and kind of progression as I kind of continue to start baking on the side again. I know with my previous job and side hustle, it kind of made baking kind of more of a chore than fun. And that was the main reason why I started baking, was because I found it fun. Not only for myself, but also to share with friends and seeing their reactions and being able to share a moment together through food. Anyways, if you guys made it this far to the video, thank you guys so much for watching. I love your support down below, as always, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.